Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. Today we are doing What If Deku Could Use Magic Part 1. So yes, this is obviously a new series. And, well, yeah, I was thinking, because I'm going to start doing, or at least try to do 4, Naruto What Ifs, one type of What If once a week. So pretty much, say what if Deku was male/female part, say that that will only air once a month, and because then there would be another what if and then underneath, so yeah, anyway, pretty much like that, so yeah, anyway, that's what I was thinking of, doing with the My Hero Academia what ifs. Well, more so Deku what ifs. But yeah, if you guys, would like to tell me in the comments down below what Deku what ifs you'd like to see come back. Maybe, what if Deku was a Todoroki, or what if, I don't know, did I ever do what if Deku was female? Not sure. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. So, well, why I haven't put, quack is because there won't be a quack, it would literally just be magic, as, quacks, somehow, quacks evolved, and, quacks are, in theory, magic, just locked into one thing that they can do, whereas, Deku would have the, ability to do whatever he wants, so he can pretty much, do a strength enhancement spell and become stronger than All Might, run, faster than the speed of sound, be able to teleport. Yeah. Of course you'd need practice and understanding on how those stuff work. But yeah. But he would be registered as Quackless though, even though he has magic, so that's why I didn't put Quack. But yeah. So when he's growing up, it'd be kind of the same with his mum, hoping, when she takes him to the, quack doctor, that, he says, oh yeah, he says, got a quack, it just, is dormant or something like that. Or something needs, to happen to awaken it, and, they could help awaken it, something like that. Well, but of course, she that time comes, she takes Deku, and they find out he's quackless. Of course, Deku is kind of, he doesn't want to believe he's quackless. I think it's only up to once they actually start school, kind of thing. Deku starts kind of just going, giving up. Because you've got school and then high school, which Deku's in now, which is UA. Yeah. Well, I don't know, or is it a college? I think this is based kind of in Japan, or, yeah. I don't know. Whether this is based from, what country, tell me in the comments down below, and if it's, if the school structure is actually, either high school or college, or secondary school, as you may call it. So primary is what we would say from, age roughly 3 or 4 to 11, 10 to 11, and then secondary will go from 11 to 17, 18 here in Wales. Well, it goes, from, I think now by law you have to go from 11 years old, 11, maybe even 12, to you're 18 years old. So yeah, anyway, yeah, kind of useless information anyway. But yeah, so as Deku one day, he's wanting, a quack, and he's thinking, fire it in his head, and well, and he's being a nerd who'd probably understand, or at least who NASA or something would have taught him, kind of basics of fire and that, and he would be able to actually, make fire. His mum would be amazed and think, what's going on? He's registered as quirkless. Could they have missed something? And she thinks, well, maybe, that's a bit dangerous. Maybe, like something else. And he thinks, and Deku, he's now kind of amazed that he can summon fire. So he thinks, well, what else can I summon? And he would try thinking of water. And that holds, he has a floating ball of water. Yeah. And his mum says like, okay, I'm going to take you to the, quirk doctor to see, what they're saying. And there you go, and he's still registered, she just thinks that they're, seeing things, something like that. But yeah, because Deku doesn't really want to show it off in front of him. Because, I don't really know, he just wouldn't really want to show it off in front of him, but he would show it off though in front of his class. His daycare class, he'd go in there and, he'd show Bakugo definitely, and Bakugo would go, oh wow, he'd be, amazed. Well, I think, yeah, he'd be kind of amazed, like, oh wow, Deku, you can, summon fire. Not only that, but look and see, in his other hand, summons water, and she thinks, oh, he's got a quirk, and he's like, oh no, and I'm still registered as quirkless, so it's like, what have you? It's like, yeah, my mum took me yesterday to go and see the quirk doctor, but, he still said that I was quirkless. As, the teachers just, her mind's blown, what's going on? What is Deku's ability then? What is this? Yeah. And Deku's just happy he's got an ability at least. As, of course, catch on, he is a nerd, but he doesn't show it. He keeps to himself. He keeps quiet. He's not like Deku, just rants on about stuff in public where everyone can hear him. He, just keeps to himself really. And he's thinking in his head, he also then, he'd say, my ability's still better than yours, Deku, not really knowing, Deku could, teleport, fly, run faster than the speed of sound, fly faster than the speed of sound, teleport anywhere in the galaxy. Well, anywhere at all in the known universe. Yeah, as long as he's, as long as he's either been there, as long as he's been there, or he knows the area and the coordinates, the X, Y, and Z. Why Z? Because he's working in, 3 dimensions. Whereas, that would be, going to, say, planet like Mars or that. Or going to Mount Everest, something high or that, but anywhere where, say, going to another country or that, it'd be, staying in his own country, he can generally just work with the X and Y. X and Z. Yeah. With the latter just being, slightly higher than ground level. But yeah. Anyway. That'll be, farther down into the future. But yeah. And Deku, they would, catch on with think, what else can you do, Deku? Deku goes, I don't know, I haven't really tried. It's like, well, what about, lightning, catch on and say, how about lightning? Could you summon lightning? It's just, that's not a good idea, inside. Let's go outside for that. It's like, alright, as they go outside and Deku, thinks about lightning, what lightning is, and all of a sudden there's this, like kind of sharp bolt of, lightning, but, it doesn't really last long because he just summoned a bolt of lightning, yes, and just, everyone's like, oh wow, that was, quite loud, as the teacher thinks, and she thinks about Deku, how about, summoning, electricity instead of lightning, because lightning doesn't last that long, whereas if you can summon electricity, well, it's going to last a lot longer. Well, yeah, as long as you, keep whatever you're doing, on, you should be able to, keep electricity flowing. As, he tries that, and, well, yeah. And it's, he's thinking, what else could I do? And, well, at his current age, he's, at his current age, he's not really into, reading manga or that, so he won't really, really get any concepts, because that's where he'll start understanding more of his, abilities and that. And where, he would actually find what it's called, which would be magic. Yeah, that would be kind of later, roughly, like, probably, well, not UA, but before that. So, yeah. But yeah, as, they grow up and Deku kind of learns, something else he can do. He can do strength, like, body enhancement. He can think of, running faster, and as he runs, he can all of a sudden pick up, a load of speed out of nowhere. So, Katsune, with his explosions, they tend to race each other, and that, so Katsune and Deku have both gotten strong. Deku's physically gotten a bit stronger, and Katsune and Deku have both gotten a lot faster, that's for sure. With them being able to easily now break the speed of sound. With, Katsune using his quirk and Deku using magic. So yeah. And nobody really knows what Deku's ability is yet, and they just think, he doesn't really say he's quirkless, he keeps that quiet. And, people all around the world take an interest in him, like, what is this boy's, ability? He can, summon fire, water, lightning, electricity, and of course the more he learns about his abilities, the more he's able to do, as he understands and that. So yeah, and I'd say, as he gets up, so as we start to enter into the main timeline, Deku and Katsune have got definitely a rivalry, and a strong rivalry, with them both not really wanting to lose to one another, whereas, Katsune goes, Katsune always knows that Deku's always going to be faster than him, like his, ability is just always going to be there, even though, Katsune and Deku would one day, come in, go into a store, and, read a manga, which would be, like, about magic and that, and, Deku would then, realise what his ability kind of is, and he not thinks to Katsune, he says to Katsune, hey, Katsune, do you think that I could have magic? Is that magic? Is that, well, yeah, if you read this book that's got, calls the thing magic, that person's, got the same abilities like I can do. As, you read, as Katsune reads it, and he goes, maybe you have got magic. And Deku's then like, if so, then I should be able to do, what this person's able to, as Katsune goes, let's do it somewhere secluded where there's hardly anyone, or better yet, no one around, so they can't, see what we're doing, and either report it to the police, or something else. Yeah, as they're kind of whispering to one another, and they go off to the forest as Deku tries out like what it showed on there, like earth manipulation and that, summoning, well, being able to control stone and other stuff like that. As he's able to, and he thinks about, well, if I can do that, what about light? But can I control light? And well, I'd say that it kind of fails, but only because it's light out, so of course he's not going to be able to see, because and then it's like, oh, I guess like Denmark as Council goes, have you forgotten it's daylight, so it's not going to it's not going to work. And oh yeah, so how and Council goes, well, how about night, dark magic? I don't know, like not black magic, just whatever it's called, darkness or whatever. Yeah, dark magic, not like forbidden magic type stuff. Yeah, still good, just like dark, I guess. Yeah. As he tries and he makes just blackness. It's just pitch black. As is like, oh, wow, it's like, you've rid, that place of, all, daylight. Yeah, and, as he, and as they, read more and more manga, he understands more abilities. He's able to, I'd say by the time he gets into UA, he's at least able to manipulate water. So we've just, being able to summon it, but, at great quantities. He's able to, at least change its shape and blah. He's now able to also, regulate the fire's temperature and change it into different things, kind of. Not many, though. And, well, yeah, he's got better control over electricity and that. And he's also learned he can control, like, magnets. Well, he's pretty much a walking, magnet when he uses electricity. So, yeah. And, well, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. I know this is short, guys, but hopefully in the next part, so part 2, if you guys do like this a lot, hopefully in part 2 we'll go through, like, Deku's, like, the entrance exam, and what that will be like for Deku, and, like, his interaction with the sludge villain and All Might and that. And besides from that, if you guys have enjoyed this, like, if you enjoyed it so much and you want to see more just out of this, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. What if the power do? And hey, good